Why do real estate agents dress like rappers from Brampton? Reaction time. I want to do something a little bit different and go through my Instagram video and address some of these comments. So my Instagram has been getting a little bit of traction lately with these property tours that I've been doing, and I'm getting a lot of interesting comments. Some are hilarious and some I can actually kind of teach you guys from. So I'm going to randomly go through the comments and address them. I mean, when I get them, sometimes I want to reply right away, but I stop myself, and I think this is the better approach. I will address them now, and hopefully there's something to be learned from these comments as well. So I'm going to start with this video because it's been getting some good traction. It was a condo that was listed in Mississauga for $299. It was actually listed at $299, so I did a video as the cheapest condo in Mississauga. Let's take a look, and then we'll go through some of these comments.
This right behind me is the cheapest condo in Mississauga, currently listed at $299, and it's especially dedicated to all those people that say everything is too expensive. Let's go take a look. So this is what you're getting at $299.
So pause. The reason I said that is because no matter what I post, everybody says it's too expensive. So this one I thought, you know what, it's $299. Let's talk to those people because they can't say that this is too expensive now, but let's see what happens. Let's watch the rest of the reel.
You got a pretty decent layout. It is almost 600 square feet. You even get this center island, so it expands the counter space quite a bit because this is actually a pretty long center island. Your living and dining area is easily set up with a couch and a TV on opposite ends. And at this price point, yes, you are getting a balcony. Not much of a view, but you still got that balcony there. Here is your primary room right over here, which can easily fit a queen. Maybe you could squeeze a king in there. And here is your bathroom. All this at $299, which makes your minimum down payment only about $15,000.
Now, first of all, I'm very proud of this because all these videos, I don't do a voiceover. Most people, they do voiceovers on these videos. I'm actually filming and talking on my mic at the same time. So I just, I feel like that's my specialty. I'm able to multitask like that when I'm making these videos. But now let's go through these comments that we'll be getting. Okay, maintenance cost. Everybody's asking about the maintenance cost. I don't put it there on purpose because I want people to keep messaging me. And this was almost 600 square feet with a maintenance fee of $540. So it is a little bit on the higher end, but it's still less than $1. And honestly, maintenance fees are all around 80 to 90 cents now. Anyways, this is still a little bit higher than that, but it's still lower than many other buildings in the area. So let's go through some of these comments now. All right, $10, take it or leave it. Okay, we know this person is joking. There's no malice behind them. Let's keep going. Here's one. Waiting until it reaches 120K, where it should rightfully be. Things are going down at a rapid pace, especially for condos. But honestly, I don't think these condos are going to be down to $120,000 ever. That's like saying gas might be at 20 cents soon, but I don't think that'll ever happen. So unfortunately, Chuds 46, you got to keep waiting. Let's keep going. Maintenance fee must equal $1,000 a month. Okay, so these people, Pirhana Studios, may not know how maintenance fees works, unfortunately. So I'll teach you guys. It's based on $1 per square foot, which I just said. If it was $1,000 per month, that would be at $2 a square foot. Now, I did put the size of the unit somewhere in the video. I'm pretty sure I said the size, or in the write-up. Did I say it in the write-up? Yeah, it says right there, 600 square feet. So if this guy thinks it's $1,000 a month, he thinks it's almost $2 a square foot. One day in 10 years, maybe 15 years, it'll get there, but it's not there right now. So a lot of people need to be educated on maintenance fees. Okay, who makes such layouts that by just opening, you get kitchen first and that big room? Oh my God, I would feel like I'm in a big cave. That's fine, I hear you, but this is a very standard one-bedroom layout, and it's actually one of the better layouts. I mean, I don't know how much you expect for 600 square feet, but layout-wise, this was a good, clean layout. Maybe people have not seen enough condos to compare what one-bedroom layouts can be and should be, so in my opinion, this was a very good one-bedroom layout. The maintenance is not worth the price. Unless this person knows the maintenance fees, okay, we'll let it pass. What's the catch? Oh, it's going to depreciate to the point where you'll choose antidepressants. That's hilarious. So when I do sell condos to people, I make sure they understand what kind of market they're buying in. And the main thing I tell them, next 5 to 7 years, prices, it's going to take about 5 to 7 years for prices to come back or, start recovering strong enough for you to make some money on it. So if you know that and you know what you're getting into and you're okay with that, then go ahead. But if you're not okay with that, then please don't buy. Please keep renting. This way you won't have to take any antidepressants, right? Okay, 600 square feet is practically a bachelor apartment. This apartment should be priced at $150,000 to be labeled as affordable. Nobody wants these tiny little apartments and the builders keep pushing them on us. Just say no, people. Again, they expect it to be $150,000. They can keep waiting, and I hate to say it, but people that have this mindset where, it should be like $100,000 or free pretty much, they usually never end up buying, and they've been saying this kind of stuff for a very long time, and it's just not going to happen. Like, unless there's some World War III in our backyard, it's going to come down further, I do believe, but $150,000, I don't think so. Nice shoebox. Okay, whatever. That's your opinion. I get what you're saying. Let's keep going. Next year, it will be $200K. For something that's $300 to drop another 30% in 1 year, again, I highly doubt it. I know these people are just hating. Let's keep going here. Okay, let's go on to another video. Let's see this one here.
These condo prices keep getting better, and for $499, right behind me, we have a luxury 2-bedroom corner unit, 700 plus square feet, and the best part, you have Rabba right downstairs and Food Basics across the street. Let's go check it out. I'm excited to show you guys this. This is a corner unit, so you have 2 windows in the living space. Lots of natural light is coming in here. You got the open concept kitchen. It's split bedrooms, so bedrooms on either side. Let's go check out the primary room first. It's a decent size, and you got 2 very big windows here. And check out that balcony. It's a good size there as well. And
this is a nice unit.
Bedroom right over here, and it also has a big window. And they did a little bit of wainscoting here to add a little bit of a luxury touch. And your main bathroom is right over here. And remember, you can have all of this with a minimum down payment of roughly about $25,000.
All right, let's look if there's any funny comments here. Where is the dining room? Run, run, run. This is not normal. Again, people have unrealistic expectation with condos. Maybe they're coming from a house. Maybe they've never lived in a condo. Generally, living and dining, it's combined. You got to figure out where your dining table is going to go. And this is the general consensus with most of these condos. You're not going to get a separate living room, right? Also, the way they staged it, it took away from the living room. So I kind of understand what this person is saying. Next one, still too expensive. Condos shouldn't be more than $250K max, considering you have such a small living space and also have to buy a parking spot and pay condo fees for life. Fair enough, condo fees are something you can't avoid. And they do always go up, which is the maintenance fees. Again, they think it should be $250,000. You can keep waiting. Maybe one day it gets there, but honestly, I don't think so. So far, I'm feeling the general consensus is people are still thinking it's too expensive. Affordability has definitely come down. Like, I'm talking almost 30% more affordable than where it was a few years ago. So things are definitely changing, but people want to all out crash. That's not good for people. 60%, I think 66% of Canadians are homeowners. If these things crash, their life savings, everything is wiped out. The economy is going to turn upside down if this is what they expect and want to happen. So hopefully it doesn't crash that much. I still feel like there is a good correction left though. This is exactly the reason they're not selling for $500K. Go buy a house. I guess he's talking to the person up there. Every market is the best market to buy for a real estate agent. Ha ha ha. They love their clients to catch a falling knife. Ouch. This is not true for me. I tell people what kind of market they're buying in because it's their decision. I need to go to bed at night. I need to feel good about what advice I've given people. So there are definitely benefits in every market. Yes, and I could list them for you. But it doesn't mean that it's right for you. You have to figure out, is it the right time for you? Our job is just to give you the pros and cons of buying and selling in any market. And trust me when I tell you, there are pros and cons of buying and selling in every single type of market. So nothing I could do there again. Okay, market will crash in 2026. I think it's already pretty much crashed, if you want my humble opinion, or it's like in that direction. Will it get even lower in 2026? I think so, guys. I'm just being honest. I think it will get a little bit lower. 700 square feet should be the size of a studio. I mean, they're fitting 2 bedrooms in 700 square feet. So if you think that should be the size of a studio, I think it's a waste of space. You could fit 1, even 2 bedrooms in 700 square feet. This is condo life. Not much you can do about this, guys. Okay, should we do one more? Let's do one more. Let's see one that performed pretty well. We'll go with this one.
I bet you've never seen a condo like this. This is a 2-floor.
This was actually a pretty nice condo. I liked it, and a lot of people messaged me about this condo. I don't know what the comments are like. I'm doing this on the fly, live with you guys right now, so let's see.
Corner unit with these soaring windows, panoramic views all the way around. And this is 2 bedrooms, 3 washrooms. Look up there. That is the primary room. You can look down from there. You got a pretty decent kitchen set up over here. Just want to show you the views again. Wow. And then on this end, you got a den or a dining area, whatever you want to call it, more east views. So here's the powder room right over here. This is the powder room. These are the stairs that takes you upstairs, because upstairs you have 2 bedrooms. Now this is on the 21st floor, so the views are impeccable as I showed you earlier. This is the primary room. You can look down from here as well.
Pretty cool layout.
One last look at this view over here. You got your full washroom, walk-in closet. You got your second bedroom with more east-facing views. And then you have your last washroom right over here. So this is a condo, but it's kind of like townhouse living almost, because you got 2 bedrooms, 3 washrooms, corner unit, and it is about 1,000 square feet. And you can have all of this with a minimum down payment of about $30,000.
So this is 960 square feet, listed at $560,000. I think that's a pretty good deal. Almost 1,000 square feet. You're almost at you're at 600, very roughly $600 a square foot or something, which is really good. But let's see some comments. Also, I get a lot of comments on these on Facebook, but for now we'll just stick to the Instagram comments. Okay, what do people do with these views if the unit itself doesn't have enough functional living space? So personally, I think it has a lot of functional living space. Maybe my camera angle wasn't the best, but it has like a dining area, a living space. I think once the furniture is in there, you can actually see the space a lot better. So that's my reply to this guy. Let's keep going. Why do real estate agents dress like rappers from Brampton? You're not Drake. If you're trying to sell a $500,000 sky shelf, dress for success. But that's just my 2 cents worth. Ouch. That one really got to me. But honestly, I dress how I feel comfortable. When I meet clients, honestly, I'm dressed much more professional. I get what you're saying, but in 2025, very few realtors are actually wearing suits. I feel like I have to show my personality with how I dress. I dress comfortably, and I'm not gonna stop myself from making a real estate video if I have a hat on or a sweater. So I'm sorry, Curzon124, you feel that way, but my belief in this is talk to me. See what's up here. This is what matters most. I'm not denying this. I could probably dress a little bit better out there in the public with when I'm doing these videos, but with clients, I'm always on par. I got a little bit of style, but I think this one is actually quite hilarious. Let's keep going. Yeah, with $1,500 maintenance fees. Good guess. It is high here though. It's almost $1 a square foot. So I'm not going to argue with him so much on these ones. No wonder 570, they are not selling. You are correct. Condos are not selling right now. That's why the prices are lower, and that's why they'll continue to drop a little bit. I don't think it's going to go down another 30-40% like some people are wishing, but yeah, it'll probably come down a little bit. Too expensive for a condo. You can get a townhome for that price. Yes, but where? Not in Mississauga. You can get a townhouse, let's say in Cambridge, maybe perhaps a condo townhouse that will still have a maintenance fee, probably not freehold, or you just got to go outside of the GTA. Within the GTA, you still will not get a townhouse at $560,000. Actually, maybe in Brampton you might be able to, but those also have $500, $600, $700 maintenance fees. So at the end of the day, nothing freehold. If there was no maintenance fees, condos are actually a good buy right now, but the maintenance fee kills the ownership proposition. I hear you, but you got common elements that need to be taken care of. How are they going to take care of these common elements if there's no maintenance fee, if everybody's not paying into that pot? So let's keep going a little bit here. Beautiful. Finally, a good one. That's too small. It's 960 square feet. I don't think it's too small at all, but that's their opinion. So I thought this was fun. I wanted to go through them. I did get to teach you guys a little bit about where I think the market is heading and about maintenance fees. People have their opinion. Everybody is a keyboard warrior on Instagram and TikTok, but I like it. I enjoy it. I think that Drake one was the most hilarious one. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want more reaction videos to the comments that I'm getting, just let me know. And remember, I've been selling real estate in Mississauga, in Toronto, and the GTA for more than 20 years, and my goal is just to make buying and selling simple.